Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
We're on the air. This is Network News for Thursday, May 9, 2024. In the headlines, work on the Carlton Rehabilitation Center is scheduled to begin later this year. Now, WASA outlines new restrictions and associated penalties for anyone in breach of its water restrictions. The National Bus Association condemns violent altercations among bus operators. Also in the news, regionally, oceans suffer from record-breaking year of heat and climate change. Internationally, Sudan RSF paramilitary group accused of ethnic cleansing in Human Rights Report. Plus, in the sports news, T20 Blast action set for this weekend. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. Welcome to the news.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. A partnership between government and corporate Grenada has led to the determination of a new location for the Carlton Rehabilitation Center, as Grenada Cooperative Bank handed over the more than $500,000 raised for the project. Its new location in the Big Parish was unveiled on Wednesday. My colleague Winiped Thomas visited the site today.
The NDC administration has finally chosen a location that will be the new home for the Carlton Rehabilitation Center. The center has not been operational for over 10 years. The new location in Maribor St. Andrew used to be the nurses' hostel for the Princess Alice Hospital. The announcement was made by Minister for Health and Wellness, Delma Thomas, at a recent ceremony during which the Grenada Cooperative Bank donated a check of $584,392 EC dollars to the Ministry of Health towards the outfitting of the Carlton Rehabilitation Center.
Will be housed what was commonly known as the nurses' hostel, or the nurses' hostel was before Hurricane Ivan. This is also a facility that was destroyed by Hurricane Ivan. I want to say to you that we have already started our work, and my PS is here, so we are not sitting idly by. We are forging ahead to ensure that we have that reconstruction with the assistance of our government. So presently we are doing feasibility study. We are looking at, yesterday yes, it's government land, but we're doing the surveying for ourselves. And we also completing our designs. So completion of design, feasibility study, and the clearing of the site will be done before the end of 2024, signaling that we are serious about reconstructing a rehabilitation center, understanding and appreciating the issues that confront us across our tri-island state.
The center, once constructed, will be a safe haven for people who engaged in alcohol and substance abuse. Managing Director of the Grenada Cooperative Bank, Larry Lawrence, in his remarks, explained that the funds were raised over a 5-year period through the bank's annual Pump It Up Fun Walk event. He explained that the funds will remain in a trust managed by the Board of Trustees until the ministry completes the construction and is ready to outfit the facility.
Today marks the ceremonial handover of the funds raised for the rehabilitation facility to the Ministry of Health. I take this opportunity to remind you that these funds will be used for outfitting the facility so that services can be restored. In the meantime, the funds will remain in trust, managed by the Board of Trustees, until the ministry completes the construction and is ready to outfit a new facility. Co-op intends to continue its efforts to create awareness of health issues that exist within our communities, with the aim of encouraging the population to take preventative approach to these issues. We will continue with our Healthier Lifestyles initiative and by extension the Pump It Up Family Fun Walk in the years to come.
The bank surpassed the initial 500,000 target by 82,000, and Lawrence commended the diligent work of the Committee of Staff Volunteers and representatives from Corporate Grenada over the years. Among the key contributors were Jonas Brown and Hubbard's Grenada Limited, Guardian General Insurance Limited, Antolin Group, Flow Grenada, Wagiti Rental and Songs, Koyaba Beach Resort, Bailey's Funeral Home, Body Image Health Club. Representatives received tokens of appreciation during Wednesday's ceremony. Rina P. Thomas, GBN News.
The National Water and Sewage Authority in Awassa is calling for the support of the public during ongoing water shortages, given the imminent implementation of water restrictions. Beverly Telesford has the rest of the details.
The National Water and Sewage Authority in Awassa is urging the public to acknowledge the current water situation and take a collaborative approach to ensuring water security. Terence Smith, Acting General Manager at Nawassa, made the clarion call following the announcement of water restrictions set to commence on Sunday, May 12, to prevent water wastage.
The situation has reached a stage where we have very little water left to pump from the Granitang Lake, which augments the supply to the Annandale Water Treatment Plant, which supplies an extensive area, large parts of southern St. George, as far south as Point Celine. So management took the decision, after getting the approval of our board of directors, that the time has come for us to invoke the restrictions in water use that are provided under the Nawassa legislation.
Ms. Denise Burris, Nawassa's Corporate Secretary and Legal Counsel, outlined the details of the new restrictions and associated penalties.
In the regulations, you won't be able to fill your swimming pool, or if you have a man-made pond, fill your man-made pond. But particularly, you won't be able to use your hose to wash your vehicle, irrigate your garden, wash your house. So the use of the hose during this period is restricted. The public must be aware that it is not just you cannot use the water for those purposes and nothing can be done thereafter. This is actually backed by a section in the regulation which says that we can enforce these regulations by making it a criminal offense. So, for example, if you are found not in compliance with this regulation, you can be charged, and the penalty is as high as $500 EC, and if you do not pay that penalty, imprisonment for 1 month.
These restrictions, implemented for the first time since 2010, seek to curb any non-essential water use. In the meantime, water tankers will continue to service the areas where they are most required. Jamila Lewis, Communications Supervisor at NAWASA, urged Grenadians to remain attentive to NAWASA's media platforms to keep abreast of information provided.
So NAWASA has a very active social media platform whereby we post all of our social media, all of our valve regulation schedules, etc. So persons can go on to NAWASA's Facebook page. It's also on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and you would have that information readily available. In terms of the water truck distribution schedule, it varies because, for example, while we may attempt to have water in, let's say, Lansapine today, if when the system is being reopened, you don't have adequate supplies in order to have full distribution to the Lansapine area, we would not be able to maintain that supply to Lansapine and having to draw water from that hydrant in the Lansapine area to get water to you. So in terms of that schedule, it varies. We have at this moment been paying particular attention in the south to the schools, Circalese government and other schools that have been relying solely on the water truck at the moment because of the shortfalls that we are having.
NAWASA has legal authority to regulate water use during times of scarcity, as outlined in the Water Services Regulations SRO 41 of 1993, subsection 9. This regulation empowers NAWASA to implement necessary measures during drought conditions or other events that lead to reduced water availability. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Well, a no-burn policy is now in full effect as more and more bushfires ignite. But are these fires occurring naturally or are they deliberately started? Christina John reports.
Volunteer firefighters came in for high commendation from Parliamentary Representative for St. George Northeast, Honorable Ron Redhead, as they collaborated with firefighters from the Royal Grenada Police Force and other community members in containing a raging fire in the Montparnasse Tempe area. Today, GBN News team is on location in an area called Chantilly, St. George, where another fire has ignited. The parliamentary representative said he was alerted about this fire today just around 12:30 and quickly mobilized the team to help in containing the fire.
Well, it's overbearing now, but as with everything, you expect that you have emergencies and you have to deal with it and treat with it. What we are trying to do now is to do a scouting mission for our GPF so that they could be able to get some data so that when the guys are finished fighting the other fire, they could immediately come over here informed and know exactly what method and approach to take. I think the key to this is ensuring that people do not burn. We have to be responsible during this particular period. It is dry season and we are in the peak of it. Water is scarce and we ought to know better when dealing with and treating with fires and lighting. So we are currently on the ground mobilizing the people in this particular area now. We don't know how much we would get because again, nature of emergency, short notice. So we are trying to mobilize as much as we can. I think the key is that once 4 o'clock reaches, when people have completed work, you'll be able to access more volunteers. And that was the key to yesterday's effort in terms of being able to time people when they're coming from work so that they know just slip in and fall in line. But for now, we have to do all that we can to contain, but we have limited men, in particular volunteers. While you're fighting a battle, it is difficult to focus on the level of resources that you have. You have to pull out all and make it work so that you could minimize as much as possible. But for now, I would say that we should be praying for rain.
Firefighters worked into the wee hours of Thursday morning, all to protect homes in the Montparnasse and Tempe areas. It has become worrisome for firefighters as more and more fires surface almost daily. The fire department has recorded an upsurge in the number of both structural and bushfires in 2024. That's according to Corporal Marlon Dorset.
For 2023, we had 10 house fire reported. That is from January to March. Right? So first quarter of the year, we had 10. However, for 2024, we see an increase by 3. So we have 13. All right? Bushfires. Well, now we are presently in the dry season. All right? So we see for bushfires for 2023, we had 24. For 2024 we have 37. So we see a way, increase in terms of these fires.
He highlighted what they believe are contributing factors.
Bushfires, we have persons lighting indiscriminately, right? Lighting and leaving those fires unattended, right? Hence, with the dry spell that we are now experiencing, you have fire spreading and so on. Now, what we have realized is that some of the fires can start by persons who smoke and just throw the butt in areas and same catch a fire. All right. We are also seen an increase in structural fires, that is business house, dwelling house. All right. And that again is caused by homeowners leaving the children unattended. We also have the issue of faulty appliances. That again is a cause of a lot of fires that we are experiencing nowadays.
As a result, the Ministry of Agriculture has implemented a no-burn policy as a precautionary measure to restrict the occurrence of bushfires. A resident of Montparnasse expressed her heartfelt thanks to all those who assisted in putting out last night's blaze. Christina John, GBN News.
This story to report. Officials from the Met Office at Maurice Bishop International Airport, St. George's University, and the Ministry of Health have come together to discuss their next course of action regarding a dust plume that has now engulfed the entire island. We have another report from Christina John.
The dust presently in the atmosphere can linger until this weekend. Therefore, the team sought to provide guidance to individuals who are likely to be affected by the condition. According to forecaster Finbar Frank, it is normal to experience this type of dusty condition. Looking at the next 3 months, the forecaster said there is no precise timing as to when exactly this condition will ease, and the chance of rainfall is not guaranteed.
At this time of year, it's normal for us to see dust, right? We were just moving out of the peak of the season, so it should start to fade out now, fewer and fewer dust in the coming weeks. But looking again at the models, they are not too clear as to when we will get a real break, like when it will ease up. Looking at the next quarter, so the next 3 months, the models are not too certain as to when it will actually end, like drop off. It may lessen, and what would really help is 2 or 3 days of good rain that will kind of wash the dust from the air, bring it down to the surface.
How does this affect the quality of the air that we breathe? Dr. Kerry Mitchell of the St. George's University, who has been studying air quality, weighed in. He explained what St. George's University has been doing to monitor the air quality and their concerns regarding the Sahara dust.
However, we had very little information on how much dust we received. What were the concentrations that were being achieved when these dust plumes came across to the region. So we started setting up monitors around the island with the goal of understanding this phenomenon a bit more. And we have done so, and we've been monitoring since 2019. And what we can say is that overall, Grenada has very good air quality. In fact, it's one of the few countries that monitor air quality and consistently meet WHO guidelines each year on average. But yes, our concentrations significantly elevate during the dry season. Specifically, we're concerned with particulate matter that is less than 2.5 micrometers in diameter, because these particulates, not only can they get into our respiratory tract, but they can penetrate the lungs and get into systemic circulation, into our bloodstream. And this can lead these particulates to now become systemic toxic agents, so they begin to affect us in numerous ways.
Dr. Mitchell mentioned a website where persons can be guided about the air quality and the level of precaution that should be exercised.
So there are websites that collect data from our monitors here around the island, and we have monitors in just about every parish. We have installed monitors in schools in each of the parishes, so in St. David, in St. Andrews, St. Patrick's, and so on. So you can go to iqair.com, and there you can get a snapshot of the current conditions with regard to the air quality. That air quality is showing yellow. That is above 50. Persons who are especially susceptible should take caution. They should probably not be outside as much, or they should wear maybe a dust mask or something of the sort to reduce their exposure to this poor air quality. 0 to 50 would be considered good. So everyone should be okay. There's little or no risk to exposure. But once we're in the 50 and above, then certain populations, especially those who are unusually sensitive, will experience adverse effects. And it worsens as the numbers increase. So
air quality affects our health. Dr. Taisha Donald, Director of Hospital Services, encouraged persons who are susceptible to the effects of poor air quality to be very cautious. She shared tips on how people can protect themselves from health implications.
So now that we are aware that there is a plume, and the Met Office has been advising us on the current situation, it's important for us to protect ourselves. We need to know who are within the vulnerable group, and that vulnerable group would be, of course, children under 5 years, and persons who suffer from allergic conditions, and persons who have underlying illnesses related to our respiratory system. Have to, of course, be cleaning the fans a little more often, using a wet cloth and wiping down the fans at least once a week, or even more frequent based on the amount of dust in the area. Now, of course, once you're having the symptoms, then there are things that you can do. Even under the prevention, there are some preventative medications that you can use. So persons, for example, who suffer from asthma and COPD, they have medications that help to prevent crises. So in the case that we have Sahara dust, it's advised that persons who suffer from these conditions start to use preventative drugs. So it's very important that we stock up on those medications so that we can, help to protect ourselves from going into these crises.
Christina John, GBN News.
Network News live from the Grenadian capital. Up next, the National Bus Association condemns violent altercations involving bus operators. We'll be back.
Take charge of your financial journey by switching to an Own Your Own loan at Arise Credit Union. Arise's Own Your Own loan is as unique as you are because we know one size fits all does not fit you. With Own Your Own loan, you get unmatched benefits including lower interest rates, flexible repayment options, discounted loan and legal fees, and savings from hardware suppliers. Tailor-made options that put you in control. Switch now and step into the life you were always meant to live with Arise's Own Your Own loan. Arise Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future. Call us today at 440-1759 or visit our website at arisescu.com.
Grendeck Community Partnership Initiative.
The theme for the science fair is water and energy strategies, the key to sustainable development. It encourages students, it promotes caring for the environment, sustainable development, and we want the students to display practical activities and real-life situations of what is really going on out in their environment. And we look forward to companies like Grendeck continuing to see the relevance and significance of something like a national science fair.
Grendeck, energizing our community.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow, 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa, that's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Join the discussion on Grenada's revised national poultry policy. Stakeholders in the poultry industry are invited to a national consultation on May 16, 2024 at the Radisson Grenada Beach Resort. This policy impacts farmers, businesses, and consumers alike. Your voice matters. Let's work together for a thriving poultry sector.
Sunshine Promotions is rolling out the red carpet for all mothers. It's a night of love. Saturday, May 11th at the dazzling Radisson Crown Ballroom. The celebration kicks off at 8 p.m. with the show starting at 9 p.m. Promising a night filled with joy, music, and appreciation. Prepare to be swept off your feet with performances from the legendary Mikey Spice. Mikey Spice. The dynamic Lion Paw, the sensational Valine, and the soulful Laura Lisa. It's a lineup that promises an unforgettable night. Get your limited early bird tickets for just $100 EC and ensure you're part of this grand salute to mothers. Tickets available at Giddens Pharmacy in St. George's, Wall Street, Wharf and Grenville, Chucky's Bar, Cass Unisex Boutique, Quick Stop, Pierce Barbershop in Victoria, Calico Shopping Center in Sates, Rena Mills in Carriacou, Crown Collection, Health Plus Pharmacy Grenville, Heather's Boutique, and GoToFed.com. Stay connected with Sunshine Promotions on Facebook and Instagram for all details. It's a night of love. Saturday, May 11th at the Radisson Crown Ballroom.
The story of Grenada is the story of Co-op Bank. A story of humble beginnings, steady progress, persistence, and people. Grenadian people making things possible. This 50th year of independence is special, and we want to help you make it memorable. Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Take advantage of 100% financing to buy land, purchase, or build your home, or make those home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, and low interest rates. Drive into 50 and beyond with 100% financing on new vehicles and get 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you. Celebrate Grenada. Make this year one to truly remember with special financing from Co-op Bank. We're the Bank of Grenada and the bank for Grenadians. Visit our website for more information and apply for financing today.
Welcome home.
From the fertile heart of Grenada to the far reaches of the globe, Ram's Supermarket brings together the best of both worlds. Savor the freshest, locally sourced produce from our trusted Grenadian farmers and explore a curated selection of top-quality, international favorites. Experience a shopping journey where warmth meets a world of flavors and affordability meets premium quality. At Rams, we welcome everyone to discover the joy of global and local culinary delights. Nestled in Sugar Mill, Grand Anse, we are open all week to offer you a taste of home and beyond. Rams Supermarket, where our family, community, and the world come together. We are the good food people.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hello again. The National Bus Association has issued a stern statement in response to a violent altercation involving bus operators plying the Grand Anse St. George route on Wednesday, which resulted in significant damage to 3 passenger buses. Nisha Paul reports.
Police are currently investigating the incident, which was captured in a circulating video on social media, raising concerns about the safety and professionalism of bus operators. Details of the altercation remain unclear, but reports suggest that a confrontation between 2 bus conductors began in the Paddock St. George's area and escalated as they reached the St. George's bus terminus, resulting in damage to 2 buses involved and a broken back screen of another bus operating the Woburn route. In response to the incident, Derek McKenzie, president of the Grand Anse Bus Association and public relations officer of the National Bus Association, spoke out against the violent conduct displayed by the bus operators. He condemned such behavior and urged for a more diplomatic approach to addressing conflicts within the industry.
This is to all operators. On behalf of the executive of the Grand Anse Bus Association and by extension the National Bus Association, we condemn all acts of violence against each other. Operators against operators and operators against anybody in particular. I think we should learn to resolve our problems more diplomatically, we should be able to talk things through, and not everything that we have to resort to violence. It doesn't really look good for us. Most of these things that are happening through operators. They are not members of the association, and eventually the association get blamed for it. We are in an industry where we provide a service to the public, and we are expected to act and conduct ourselves in a professional manner. And these type of behaviors does not sit well. Let's continue to provide a good service. Let's try to improve on the service that we are providing. It's already challenging, and let's not make it more challenging for ourselves.
The incident highlights the need for improved conflict resolution mechanisms within the transportation sector, ensuring the safety and well-being of both passengers and operators. The National Bus Association is calling for unity and solidarity among its members, emphasizing the importance of mutual respect and cooperation in ensuring the efficient and safe operation of public transportation services. Reporting for GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
As the spirit of Spice Mass fills the air, one contestant for the coveted title of Carnival Queen 2024 is championing a message of kindness and compassion. We get more details in this report.
As Beanie Matthew took to the stage amidst cheers and applause at the recent launch of Spice Mass 2024, she carried with her not only dreams of the crown, but also the hope of inspiring a kinder, more compassionate community, one act of kindness at a time. Beaming with enthusiasm, the 19-year-old representing the parish of St. John used her platform to spread positivity and goodwill. In a heartfelt appeal, she emphasized the importance of kindness while addressing the massive gathering at the stadium car park.
Like my fellow contestants, I was granted this opportunity to select a platform for this journey. Of course, I thought about climate change, mental health, and many more. However, as I was revealed as contestant number 7 on social media, I immediately started to experience cyberbullying. And as such, I have decided to campaign for and promote kindness, as I strongly believe that if we as Grenadians practice kindness, tolerance, and love, we will build Grenada into a much better place. Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to show kindness, not only to myself and my fellow contestants, but to every person that you encounter from tonight onwards.
Many have expressed admiration for her commitment to using her platform for a noble cause, recognizing the potential for positive change that her advocacy could inspire.
And I just want to encourage you all to be kind to others, be kind to somebody today. Sometimes we look at the chat and you're bullying our media workers, you're bullying the people who are making comments. Just be kind to one another. For a change today, just try, be kind to somebody today. And let's be respectful of others, be respectful of people's comments and their values and their views.
That was Press Secretary to the Government of Grenada, Neela Etienne, echoing Miss St. John's advocacy during a press conference earlier this week. As the carnival festivities continue to unfold, Matthew's message serves as a poignant reminder of the values that truly define the spirit of carnival beyond the glittering costumes and lively music. The other contestants vying for the National Carnival Queen 2024 title are 18-year-old Kenya Alexander, representing St. Andrew, 19-year-old Angel Franklin, Miss St. Patrick, 20-year-old Sachelle Alves, Miss Carriacou and Petite Martinique, 22-year-old Heidi Charles, Miss St. David, 20-year-old Alana Felix, Miss St. Mark, and 22-year-old Abigail Jeffrey, representing St. George. Reporting for GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
As many Grenadians prepare for a weekend filled with a myriad of activities to celebrate their mothers, Upper Level Promotion is gearing up to host its annual Queen Show once more. The event will place mothers in the spotlight, showcasing their beauty and talent. The rest in this report.
St. Andrew is set to witness a grand celebration of motherhood as Upper Level Promotion gears up for its annual Mother's Day Queen Show on May 12th. Dedicated to honoring the grace and elegance of mothers, the event promises to showcase the beauty and talent of 6 remarkable women. Mrs. Nola Bain, the driving force behind this year's Queen Show, stepped into the shoes of her deceased husband, Peter Bain, who was renowned for his dedication to community support. In addition to celebrating motherhood, the event has a charitable purpose, as Mrs. Bain revealed that a portion of the proceeds will be donated to the Kajuna Home for the Elderly located in the parish.
Over the past 20 years, my deceased husband, Peter Bain, and I have been doing this Mother's Day Queen Show for the people of Grenada as a whole. The reason being, we just want to show the love to all mothers, extend it a bit, because we know that and that day is a special day, and everyone, in particular the mothers, would love to have something special on that day. Come May 12th, Victoria Park, we ask everyone to come out and support the mothers, because you can see that the mothers will be showcasing their talent. And this year we extend it a bit. We go to the different parishes, because we also have someone representing Carriacou and Pittimatnik.
Set to unfold at Victoria Park, Grenville, the Queen Show promises to be a captivating display of beauty, grace, and charm. Here is a taste of what some of the ladies will have to offer this Sunday.
Good morning. I am Jamila Francis. I represent in my beautiful parish, St. Max. I am a mother of 4 children, and I love to take part because to show my talents. I thank you.
My name is Annie Hippolyte, and I'm proud to represent St. Patrick, because I know Mother's Day is a day everybody's supposed to be out, having fun and spending good times.
My name is Madonna Joseph. I live at Lamode, St. George's. I am representing St. George's. I am proud to be a mother, and that day I want to celebrate Mother's Day.
I am Amanda Aberdeen, representing the big parish St. Andrew. I am a proud mother of 4 adorable children. Come Sunday, Victoria Park, and support my fellow contestants and I. We will be having a bomb.
My name is Jeanette Charles. I am proudly representing St. David. I believe that I am blessed and talented to showcase to the people of St. David, because they have confidence in me, and I believe that I would make them proud.
The Queen Show has become a highly anticipated event in St. Andrew, drawing attendees to witness the splendor and talent on display. With its dual focus on celebrating mothers and giving back to the community, this year's event promises to be a memorable and impactful occasion for all involved. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
All right. You know, I attended the event last year and enjoyed it very much. Right. We take a look at a group of people working together to protect properties from bushfires. It's time for GBN I Saw. Stay with us.
On Wednesday, members of the Royal Grenada Police Force, the National Disaster Management Agency, and the Northeast community successfully collaborated to combat bushfires in the area while preventing property damage. Due to their diligent collaborative efforts, no properties were damaged. Parliamentary Representative for St. George Northeast, Ron Redhead, thanked the 17 volunteers from Bolio, especially those who assisted with Wednesday's River Drive fire. Our ISOL line is open for your submissions at 405-3052 or...
Still to come in Network News, Committee for the Decriminalization and Legalization of Cannabis embarks on public consultations this weekend.
Ladies
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Sunday, May 19th, Mega Falls Promotion invites you to a special event. Unbothered, the brunch edition from 4 p.m. to midnight at the gorgeous Ariza Car Park, Grenada. Live from Jamaica. Get ready for Egyptian.
These are some serious times. Just the other day, I said I ran into this beautiful lady, and I told her it's
Egyptian, alongside live band music from Rita and the Ultimate Perfection Band. Early bird tickets are $200, food inclusive. Compliments Creative Chef. Cabanas and tables are also available. Call 405-3889 to book yours. This is no ordinary event. It's Unbothered, the brunch edition. Sunday, May 19th.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
Are you a VIP? Have you taken the necessary steps to safeguard your child's health? Let's get it right. Get your child on their vaccination schedule. Our national protection and coverage is our national priority. Our actions will impact Grenada's health and wellness. Let's make childhood immunization and vaccination number 1. I am Senator Jonathan Lacret, and I am a VIP champion. Let's make all our children VIPs, vaccinated, immunized, and protected.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Get ready to witness the ultimate showdown of athleticism and adrenaline. The Whitsuntide Games are back, and they're bigger and better than ever before. Join us on Saturday, May 18th at the electrifying Kirani James Athletic Stadium. The action kicks off bright and early with the morning session starting at 9 a.m. sharp. Watch the best local and regional athletes go head-to-head in a battle for glory and supremacy. But wait, the excitement doesn't stop there. As the sun sets, the evening session ignites at 4 p.m. promising even more heart-pounding action and jaw-dropping performances. Secure your spot now. Finish line A, lower and upper, $30. Finish line B, lower and upper, $25. General admission, main stand, $20. Get them now at gotofed.com. Mark your calendars and be there to cheer on your favorites as they strive for victory at the Whitsuntide Games 2024.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Join the discussion on Grenada's revised national poultry policy. Stakeholders in the poultry industry are invited to a national consultation on May 16, 2024 at the Radisson Grenada Beach Resort. This policy impacts farmers, businesses, and consumers alike. Your voice matters. Let's work together for a thriving poultry sector.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
We're back here at GBN. Attorney at Law Jerry Edwin has voiced concern regarding the shift in landscape of gun violence in Grenada, expressing the belief that more proactive measures can be taken to alleviate the issue. Edwin suggests the implementation of portable police stations in strategic locations.
While we will represent our clients in these incidents, we do so because our courts have held that the presumption of innocence is a deeply entrenched constitutional right. A person has to be brought after due process, has to be brought before the court so that they can answer the charges that are laid against them. There must be a concerted effort to increase mobile police units in places where the police are aware conduct is occurring that is largely illegal.
Addressing the issue of gun violence, Edwin dismisses the notion that violent music plays a significant role in influencing such acts. He asserts that while violent music has been present for years, each individual remains responsible for his or her own decisions and actions.
If one says it's because of music, well, it means that you just need to play some holier-than-thou music and we will have no violence in the world whatsoever. It is ridiculous on its face. Yes, people make decisions about their actions, what they would do and what they would not do, based on circumstances before them, not because of music.
Jerry Edwin's stance highlights a call for innovative approaches to tackling gun violence, emphasizing the need for practical solutions to ensure the safety and security of the community. Sports news up next.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Hello, sporting fans. 3 matches are done on the card this weekend in the St. George's Cricket Council T20 Blast. The action will bowl off with a double-header on Saturday. Starting at 2 p.m., Upsetters will play Police at Tantine, while Happy Hill will come up against Rising Stars. The lone clash on Sunday will feature Junior Murray Cricket Academy against Sixers. Chief Caribbean Premier League Chief Executive Officer Pete Russell has announced plans for a brand new CPL Development League. The Cricket West Indies initiative is set to debut next year to help develop the future of the game.
And a new development league is planned for 2025, very much a league for the up-and-coming talent, with the aim of developing young players that helps fast-track future stars. We will again help to finance this tournament. Franchises are also investing, especially when they become more stable in their various territories. Here in Trinidad, the local T20 this year is being sponsored by TKR. In Barbados, the Barbados Royals have launched a new initiative with Hayley Matthews.
Royal Challengers Bengaluru continued to remain in contention for a playoff spot after beating Punjab Kings at the HPCA Stadium in Dharamsala on Thursday. Despite the win, the team remains 7th on the points table. Punjab, on the other hand, dropped 1 place to 9th in the standings, becoming the 2nd team to be eliminated from the playoff playoff race. On Wednesday, Sunrisers Hyderabad beat Lucknow Super Giants to move up to third place in the standings with 14 points. LSG, on the other hand, lost ground in its playoffs chase, sitting in sixth place with 12 points from 12 games. The win also meant that Mumbai Indians became the first team to be knocked out from this edition. Kolkata Knight Riders remain in the top spot with 16 points from 11 matches, just ahead of Rajasthan Royals on net run rate. Fueled by one of this season's most prolific playoff performers, the number 2 seed New York Knicks stormed back from a double-digit halftime deficit to beat the Indiana Pacers 130-121 in Game 2 of their second-round series. All-star point guard Jalen Brunson scored 24 of his team-high 29 points in the second half after leaving the game injured in the first quarter, hitting multiple clutch shots down the stretch in front of a sold-out Madison Square Garden. The atmosphere was particularly raucous in the Garden, with fans directing loud, profanity-laced chants towards Pacers legend Reggie Miller, who has a fractious history with Knicks supporters and was courtside as part of the TNT Sports commentary crew. The series heads to Indianapolis for Game 3 tomorrow. The top-seeded Boston Celtics will look to take a commanding 2-0 lead when they battle the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 2 of their Eastern Conference semi-final series tonight. Boston opened the series with a 120-95 win over Cleveland Cavaliers on Tuesday. The Cavaliers, 48-34, who have won their last 3 postseason series against Boston, advanced with a 7-game series win over the Orlando Magic in the first round of the 2024 NBA playoffs. The Celtics, 64-18, who won the Atlantic Division for the 3rd year in a row, are looking to reach the NBA Finals for the 2nd time in 3 years. Sports news for now. The world's oceans have broken temperature records every single day over the past year. Climate change and planet-warming gases are mostly to blame, though a natural weather event, El Niño, has also helped warm the seas. The superheated oceans have hit marine life hard and has caused a new wave of coral bleaching. The analysis is based on data from the EU's Climate Service, which also confirmed that last month was the warmest April on record in terms of global air temperatures.
Look, all these records are important because what they tell us is a story of ever-increasing temperatures. But the run of records that we've had is just extraordinary. As you say, 11 months setting new monthly record temperatures for the air. A full year in which every single day has been a record temperature for that day. And these records are not being broken by small margins. They're not being kind of edged past. They are being smashed. So on around 47 days over the the course of the last year, the previous high temperature was exceeded by 0.3, a third of a degree Celsius. Now that may not sound much, but we are talking about a global average across all the seas and oceans on Earth. So that is a huge margin, and it tells us that steadily over the years, global temperatures really are going up, and it's affecting marine ecosystems. So we know, for example, that the world's coral reefs are experiencing a global mass bleaching event. That means across all the ocean basins of the world, we are seeing evidence of corals bleaching. They go white, they expel the algae that live within them that give them colour, and that makes them vulnerable, and they can die as a result of bleaching. So terrible threats to our coral reefs. There are also issues with emperor penguins in Antarctica that are finding it hard to build their nests on sea ice because it's breaking up and falling into the ocean. That's a real threat to them. But we're also seeing it. You're probably wondering, why am I in this extraordinary location in North Wales? I'm here because it's affecting all the oceans of the world. UK seas have seen temperatures rise by about 1 degree Celsius over the last few decades, and that is changing the population of plants and animals in places where I am now. In case you were wondering, beside the magnificent Menai Bridge, the world's first full-scale suspension bridge built in 1826 by Thomas Telford, and it spans North Wales over there to here on Anglesey. And I've been down with scientists who've been monitoring the populations of plants and animals on the beach here for around 70 years, and they say they've seen really dramatic changes. They sound quite subtle, but things like topsail populations changing, new species coming in. These seem like small changes. To us, they are revolutions in terms of ecosystems, huge upheavals in ecosystems, and that is happening, cascading across the world as a result of these ever-increasing temperatures.
Human Rights Watch has released a new report calling the situation in Sudan's West Darfur state one of ethnic cleansing, and says crimes against humanity are being committed, including torture, rape, and looting. It has found that attacks by the paramilitary Rapid Support Services and its allied armed groups in West Darfur state have killed thousands of people and displaced hundreds of thousands. In response, the organization is calling on the United Nations and the African Union to urgently impose an arms embargo on Sudan, sanction those responsible for serious crimes, and deploy a mission to protect civilians. Alan Boswell is Horn of Africa Director at the International Crisis Group. He says the international community has to act to prevent further atrocities from taking place there.
I mean, the Sudanese have basically been forgotten, I think. Obviously, there's the war in Gaza going on now, which has taken up a lot of attention, but most of the crimes documented in this Human Rights Watch report, which, by the way, is a very impressive investigation report, most of those crimes took place, before the war in Gaza began. Frankly, it would take very high-level political focus on trying to pressure those who are arming the various sides and have and the actual belligerents themselves to stop this. Obviously, many of the United Nations tools are not very functional. So it would just take, I think, very high-level focus from world leaders, and that's never been there.
We'll be right back. We have to leave you now, but first a reminder of the headlines. Work on the Carlton Rehabilitation Centre is scheduled to begin later this year. The National Water and Sewage Authority outlines new restrictions and associated penalties for anyone in breach of its water restrictions. The National Bus Association condemns violent altercations involving bus operators. Also in the news, regionally, oceans suffer from record-breaking year of heat amid climate change. Internationally, Sudan RSF paramilitary group accused of ethnic cleansing in human rights report. Plus in the sports news, T20 Blast action set for this weekend. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the newsroom. Thank you for choosing the Grenada Broadcasting Network. Have a good night.